Isn't it funny when you get some people that have to use other people to do their dirty work? Amazing. So, the covens are gearing up. Oh, so they don't want people to know that they're taking some type of loss. Still casting their illusions. Ain't nothing new. The loss is out here twice. So maybe for some of these people it's a double loss. Or just a return to sender. Return of entity and intent. These are people that are playing a losing game. But they assume because they're in little groups, considering their experience in karma. This next one's gonna knock their socks off. And it's funny because my nan used to say, don't hear, will feel. They gonna feel alright. They definitely gonna feel. They gonna feel alright, collective. Spirit, what's going on? What are these critters? Oh. Give me one more. Thank you. We have the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. So, the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, so maybe there's a Pisces energy. Feminine or male, but I'm getting more feminine. Sewer Maiden. Someone that's trying to prove their worth. Or basically hold on to some type of falsity. This is someone that has stolen this Pisces energy, this sewer maiden. Because she was so... Of course, the devil's work is easy done, isn't it? The way she led people like lambs to the slaughter. So this is the Jezebel, a Lilith spirit that masquerades that they're of light. Absolutely not. This is someone that siphons feminine energy through lustful encounters with weak vesseled males. This is somebody that has no energy of their own, literally. This is a very bitter, jealous, unhealed swine of a female vessel, because there's nothing feminine about this individual at all. I'll tell you what the real thing is. You see, us melanated people, we have a different level of spirituality, you see. We have the God gene. These people don't possess it. That's what the real issue is. Yeah, it's this bitch. It's nothing but a nasty, corrupted devil. The fact that she's managed to lure and fool so many people, these weak vesseled males, man, with lust, is a joke. Literally is a joke. She then puts spells on them. The fact that they're falling for it and they can't see beyond the veil is hilarious. Really, this is a Pisces sewer maiden that despises melanated goddesses. That's what a real issue is, because they can never possess what we possess. Do you understand? And the only way they can get a taste of melanated goddesses' energy is through the men. So she goes for the weak spot. So all you weak-willed, I can't even call you emperors, little boys. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that privilege to be called an emperor, because you're definitely not that. Do you understand? And the funny thing is, you read the Bible, that's not of God. Just saying, this is all facts you can check yourself. Yeah, this swine is heavy in the energy. Heavy in the energy. Yeah. She hates our progress. So this strikes me as somebody who tries to impersonate others. She's probably impersonating about, 20, 30 different energies. Put it this way, she tries to take on or encompass the energy of whatever masculine vessel she's managed to seduce. It's not even the masculine she wants. It's the divine feminine. It's not the masculine she wants. It's the divine feminine energy she wants. This is a Lilith spirit. Straight up and down. Yeah. She hates the fact of you're making progress. This is someone that's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Very bitter, very resentful. She's mad because she knows it's written in stone, innit? That King of Pentacles. Some of you are in the King of Pentacles energy. You still could be a feminine in your King of Pentacles energy. It just means that you're financially secure in the sense of you know yourself, you know your worth. You never have or will stoop to the level of these vipers. That's what they are, vipers. Vipers personified. These people are stuck. It's funny how people have to team up together to attack one divine energy. But hey, do your rest, boo-boo. So what they like to do is they like to attack the mind. And the thing is, whilst they're experiencing severe judgment, luck is not on their side. Very bitter. So there could be a Knight of Cups in the reverse. So death and transformation. This is people that try to stop your transformation, collective. So they like to attack your psyche. For some of you, collective, it's like they want to drag you back into, they're attempting to drag you back into old cycles. Old cycles you already closed out. Probably before the beginning of this year. I mean, there are attempts at trying to send past people to intercept you, to kind of like steer you off your path. Gives very desperate. It's literally like they're mad because you can see through bogus, fake love offers. I wouldn't even call it love offers at this point. I would just say fake offers of lust, because that's really what it is. And at the same time, they're trying to do some type of return to sender, some type of magic to make you more susceptible to these lower vibrational entities. These people have a lot of entity attachments, very nasty entities. For some of you, they're kind of unhinged. So it's like they highly stalk you. Every time you show up, they get angry. So they didn't want you to transform. Okay. And what's good? Scorpio and Pisces. There may be some malignant, narcissistic, masculine energy calling the shots or giving the orders, whatever it may be. But there's these witches doing the dirty work. So Scorpio and Pisces, Jezebel energy, feminine, Jezebel energy. They're really just mad that it's not them. Really, they should go back to the people that they allowed to fool them, really, instead of come for the collector, because either way, we're still standing. We always will. Somebody wants your, or they're trying to come up with some type of plot and scheme. Ooh, to take my collective down under. Nice try. These are people that lack accountability, have zero accountability. But hey, there's no avoiding judgment and there's no avoiding karma. It's like they want you to be blind to who they truly are. So whatever illusions they're trying to present, delusionally, they want you to see them in that light. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because collectively, we're attracting the right individuals. We're attracting the same individuals that are on the same frequency as the collective. So they want to come between some type of divine union. They're trying to destroy somebody's birthright. I mean, they already stole the assets, so. And still, they're not happy. Why is that? Why is that, Karmics? Oh. They want your Nine of Pentacles. So basically, they want your energy. They either want it or they want it attached to it. Either way, it's not for you. Period. It's not for you. King of Swords. That could still be. I'm just getting like. Obviously, we have balance of both our masculine and feminine energy. They hate the fact of you just keep going. You know what's crazy? Is the fact that considering these people have to team up, maybe even take it in turns. Like some will do the day shift, some will do the night shift, and then they must alternate. I think what pisses them off the most is not just your protection, but your willpower and determination. This is why they attempted to block you mentally, like they want to try to give you mental blocks, or they try to cloud your creativity. Why? But why do you want to do that, though, Karmic? Is it because you can no longer steal our creativity? Steal our ideas? Maybe because you have zero authority. You don't want the collective to be aware of the authority we hold. Because you know you've got to put some respect on our name. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. Take that up with the divine. So yeah, they're trying to stop you from obtaining what's rightfully yours. For some of you, collective, they're trying to hold on to what they stole. Yeah. So if you know who the Scorpio and the Pisces is, I can guarantee you more energies are going to come out. Why are they so bothered with my collective's endurance, Spirit? Why are they so bothered? I said this already because they got involved in shit they have no control over or no authority over. Okay. So this tells me they know that whatever ideas or creations they wasn't able to steal, you either birthed it or you're about to birth something. Whatever stage is that, collective, I just heard that's your winning ticket. So some of you are like, you're kind of like, how can I say? You're being cautious, rightfully so, but at the same time, you're not rushing. It's like you're crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's. I'm also seeing that for some of you, they either don't want you to be made aware, but for a lot of you, collective, I'm sensing you already know that these individuals already stole creations or ideas of yours and pretend as though they created it. So they've been exposed. So maybe they're trying to draw out the timeline for when it comes to you, but you already know. It is what it is. So that tells me not only did they steal, they owe you money. Excuse me. So whatever they made from whatever ideas they stole from you, or whatever creative ideas they stole from you, they owe you money. And the divine collective is here to collect. Yeah, they hate your luck. This is them. They're just mad that whatever they was doing, it was not successful at. So this tells me again, this is just confirming again, they've been exposed. They've been exposed, exposed as a liar, a cheater, and a thief. All in that order: a liar, a cheater, and a thief. They also hate the fact of how lucky you are. They hate your luck because you're on the top of the wheel. I'm also seeing is that you are responsible. You tend to what needs to be taken care of. You've already demonstrated that. These people do absolutely the opposite. They're not responsible. These are like I would say, and this is just putting it mildly, this is like geriatrics in a toddler's mind. Some of you in a toddler's body, because these people, or should I say these demons, they act like petulant kids. Some of these individuals, especially these male energies, they got mummy issues. For whatever reasons, we don't care. Then for the rest of them, they was never held accountable for anything they did. So that tells me that they probably was suckling on their mum's breast for a bit too long. When it was of age. Probably when they had teeth as well. Some of these people's baby was enabled by their own parents, which is weird. Because you're just setting your child up to fail. And that's exactly what's presenting itself now. When they believed they had some type of responsibility or even authority, they've already displayed how they move and how they conduct themselves. This is why the shit's being ripped back from them. The divine ain't playing. Yeah. This is backed by the universe. Why are they so hell-bent on our luck, Spirit? Please and thank you. Yeah, these are people that continually make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. So I can imagine they probably deflect and blame someone else for their bad decisions. But there comes a time where you have to be accountable for the decisions you made. You cannot blame somebody else. So again, these are people that consistently, it's like they repeat the same karmic cycles. So they keep doing the same thing over and over again. So why would you expect a different outcome if you continue to do the same dumb shit? You clearly like doing this shit. So continue. Do what you do best. These are the people that refuse to change, that refuse to do the work, yeah? They'd rather attack others, or so they believe, and bring people down to their level. That's what makes them feel better. That's what makes them feel like, oh, I'm so powerful. But again, we come to the forefront. These people have to hide behind cloaks and hide behind wooden doing little rituals. Come on now. This is why you will never get off the bottom of the wheel. In fact, you're even on the bottom of the wheel. You're under the wheel at this point. Literally under the wheel. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. I just heard friends and family. Or ex-friends and family. They big, man. It's literally like I just was gonna say, I want that old thing back. Yeah. So those of you that was first into the darkness didn't realize yet that that was the catalyst for your awakening, basically. You are the beacon of light. So when they threw you in the darkness, do you understand? You lit the path for your own way. They wasn't expecting that. They expected you to sit in the darkness and freeze and become terrified and be re-traumatized. And no, we under that shit like a G. Virgo energy. Go Virgos. Go Virgos. Here. I too am a Virgo. Blessed be. So yeah. They see it as the worst thing ever. The fact that you had in spiritual enlightenment, so you had an awakening, some type of awakening. So whatever trauma they did to you, that was the catalyst of your spiritual awakening, or that was the activation of it. But these people that never experienced it, they will watch other people's platforms and fabricate it. This is why we're guided to hold back on certain things. That's why they're big, man. For some of you, you may have like overshared. I know I'm guilty of that. Until I learned, do you understand? It's like you can't speak on everything you see purely because you're giving these people the blueprint on how to impersonate you or even steal shit from you by impersonation, because they have their little corrupt individuals or corrupt colleagues that enables them to do this. I just heard the rise of the divine feminine energy. So for some of you, collective, you may have been the catalyst of this. Or you took the lead. And just with what you were sharing, obviously, if something's buried within you, just from what you shared and how can I say, how you express yourself, it kind of like strikes a chord with certain individuals. At the right time. So obviously it had to be done in a certain way, specifically for a reason. That was my baby. Stop it. Did you hear that? Some of you are celebrating. You either are celebrating or you're about to either go to a celebration or celebrate some type of achievement or some type of success. And that's for your own hard work and your own gains. While these people sit in the shadows lurking. Yeah, I told you. Same thing I said. You will have fulfillment this lifetime, collective. So clearly, these people continue to do these things every lifetime. Like they say, in it, 11 never changes its spots. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Pisces again for the World card. The Chariot is Cancer. So literally, I'm just asking for the karmic energies involved because we've already done our bit. It's what it is, you know. We've already solidified our spot. We've already been initiated with our rank. This is something that they don't like either. Yeah, these people miss your absence. That's funny. I think they, if anything, they misusing you as a punching bag and a dumping ground for their BS. That's the real reason why they want to come back around you. And of course, to finish the job. Yeah. So we've got the Queen of Wands, confidence. So that tells me they clearly must have been out here degrading or defaming your character. Only now people are looking, but I'm thinking to myself, when you've heard that, you should have gone and done your own fact checking. So if you didn't, that's a clear sign to say that you already had these views already. Your views was already skewed already. Do you understand? So hearing these false narratives or false information just fueled it for you. And you was happy. A lot of you was happy. So those of you thinking that you're gonna backtrack, no, bitch, stay over there. Stay right where you're there. Scorpio, Aries. I'm getting masculine and feminine energy. So these are people that try to put you in the tower. Or try to cause you some type of tower moment, is what I'm getting. If they did, it didn't pan out the way they expected. So because of that, you wasn't in the energy or the frequency to be in any tower. And this is a good tower. So if it's a good tower for us, that means it's the bad tower for them. But these are people that wanted to kind of like deflate your self-esteem and your confidence and then tower you so that when they tower you, it falls like a weight on you. And then if they're seeing that you're declining even more, then they start throwing more spell work at you, hoping to finish the job. And all they did was finish themselves. They finished themselves. The fact that you're even moving the way you're moving is pissing them off. They've literally poured every dirty trick in the book to no avail. So it's literally like they would have pulled the same bullshit they've done before. That doesn't work. So I'm getting this. This is the main culprits. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Masculine, B-I-T-C-H energy. Yeah, I said it. For some of you, this is people that share the same surname as you. For some of you, it's exes. For some of you, it's so-called ex-besties. For the most part, collective, you know exactly who these people are. But they feel that just because you're not saying their name, that you're unaware. We know we know, and you know, we know, oh, you know, we know, oh, we know, boom, 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 we know, and you know, we know, oh, you know, we know, oh. So collective. It's literally like we're going through a lot of good changes, but they're trying to distort it with whatever which way they're doing it. So they kind of want you to um no, I know. These demons want you to believe the illusions that they're trying to push into your existence. Hoping that if you believe it for long enough, then that's how it will be. We got news for you. We walk by faith, not by sight. And you people are still full of SHIT. So yeah, they know you're a force of nature, so you're fully in your power. And that's what really pisses them off. So it's literally like you can never stop growing and ascending. But it's literally like they don't want you to. It's literally like they want you to go backwards, if that makes any sense. So instead of growing and evolving, they kind of want you to evolve and go backwards, if that makes any sense. And they've been working tooth and nail. Mm-hmm. What's funny is they put out all the stops to facilitate this, and they still didn't get the desired results. For some of you, this is your Ace of Cups season. It's like the real problem is they're mad at the fact of the creator is reviving everything that was stolen from you and all that you lost, being amongst these individuals. And they're watching it with their own eyes in real time. And that's really pissing them off. Really pissing them off. Learn more about this tower. Use the tower for spirit. It's like all that work and where did it get you? A tower. So you plan on doing some told you, knew it. So these are corrupt organizations, dark organizations that are no longer celebrating. They're no longer celebrating. That probably spent a pretty penny. So this is like work in collaboration. So this is probably multiple individuals, multiple different covenants that all came together, one accord for this one reason. And you still didn't get what you wanted. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, you stuck. So that tells me you people are stuck, matrix bound. There's no chance of you ever evolving and ascending, but that's your free will, so it is what it is. You can't really complain. You understand? It's like you tried to trick the universe, you tried to trick the creator, and your ass got caught out. The creator knew you was trying to fool him. He just let you carry on. Do you understand? So there must be some type of limit, or there must be some type of cap on it. So once you reach that level or whatever it is, you do a certain amount. There's like there's a bucket overflow and then the bottom drops out. So you've reached your limit. And then I'm seeing like some type of de-escalation starts. But it was very like subtle. But then as time went on, it kind of picked up. So because you're stuck and you have no forward movement, you're stuck and bound to um whatever allegiance you agree to, willfully, might I add. So there's no one else to blame but yourself. So you think you're gonna swap out one of my collective so that you can have another chance, another shot at life? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So maybe some of these organizations that have been doing madness are either under some type of investigation or they're being prosecuted for certain crimes that they've been committing, or maybe that's being exposed. We shall see. Yeah. They're being exposed as deceptive individuals. So they must use their organization as like a cover up for what they're really doing. And we've been seeing a lot of that. I've been seeing a lot of that on my timeline. So maybe some of you people that are from certain covens may have bought businesses like, I don't know, laundry. I don't know why I'm seeing laundry. Some of you possibly even like a cleaning business. I'm also seeing a lot of individuals trying to start some type of daycare, but it's fraudulent. Which is just a front. Because considering you people love to party and take drugs, I can't really see you looking after toddlers. The two just it's not really matching. Doesn't really go together. So it's just you use certain fraudulently created businesses as a front for your criminal proceeds, basically. Yeah. So collective. That's like saying somebody may have put you up as a sacrifice to the devil. And that's in the reverse. So that tells me you didn't fall for whatever temptation or for whatever trap this was. Yeah. So that tells me you maybe had to make some type of choice, possibly, or I'm seeing it as either a choice or a path you might have taken. So you possibly took the path less traveled. And these people took the road to nowhere. Well, not really to nowhere, they took the road straight to hell. There's no two ways of sugarcoating it. This is why you've got this fresh start. So you're literally walking straight into your worldly fulfillment. For some of you, they tried to make the road look a certain way so that you would either be fearful, confused, or you just won't do nothing. That's kind of like what I'm getting. So that tells me they tried to use some type of like mind manipulation to try and like have you in your mind. So if that didn't affect my collective, that tells me that it's gone back to you. And we all know the devil card is Capricorn. Again, I'm not getting my collective on this one. I'm getting these demonic individuals. So these people did a lot of shit though. They said and did a lot. Some of these people are waking up to the fact of they were just a pawn in someone else's sick, twisted game. A game that my collective is not entertaining. See, they like that back and forth. It's still like an energy exchange, isn't it? Yeah. Some of these karmic individuals are now reminiscent. So, collective, you have a King of Cups coming in, or is already in your energy, or you're already with them. If you're already with them, don't say nothing. It's nobody's business. Nobody needs to know. The only people that are really interested is those that don't wish you well. Now, I'm sensing that this is an individual that they're mad because they know that this person cannot be swayed by any Jezebel. Yeah. So this is someone else that may have, this is someone that actually sees the deception. So whatever they're experiencing, it's kind of like you're probably going to be similar to you. But what I'm saying is they're fully aware. So in that sense, they're going to move accordingly. Yeah. This is someone that is very passionate about you. They know what they want and they know what they won't tolerate. Is what I can say. This is someone that I'm sensing that won't backstab you. But that's what they didn't want. You see, these people wanted you to so for some of you, if you've been getting, what's the word? How can I put it? If you've been getting propositioned by like, not so much, well, random as well actually, and people from your past trying to make a re-entry, trying to make a reconnection, it's these people. And it's there's no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah, so that means tell me that these karmic people and your family members know that you're gone for good. So the closest they can get to you is by relentlessly stalking you on the social media apps. That's what they've been doing. For some of you, they pay someone to hack your devices so they can monitor you. They have no right, and you don't have our consent. You got it? You don't have no consent. Yeah, these are people with no success that are going through a whole heap of changes. So it's literally like I'm kind of sensing they want you to. Now they want to play the victim. They want you to feel bad for them. And the funny thing is, I saw something yesterday, yeah. And I don't understand why it was put on my timeline. So the only thing I can think of is, now this is just how these people are thinking. So these people in devil energy, they're trying to send someone in from your past that you may have been intimate with to try and get some type of pity sex from you. Where did you do that at? This may have happened already, or this is what they're attempting to do. But I'm not sensing that you've shown any interest in that regard at all. If that makes any sense. So if they do attempt to do that, they're just going to embarrass themselves. Let me just say that. Yeah, because it's because they have no success. They're losing everything that they've stolen. So anything that they took from you energy-wise, like I said, you had one person out here that was pimping at your energy. Yeah, so you got like a very dark warlock that was pimping at your energy, literally, and now they're suffering the consequences. The way they violated you is on a scale that is incomprehensible and just absolutely vile. For some of you collective, you know exactly who this person is, person or people. Yeah. They're doing this because they're trying to avoid some type of loss. That's funny. You're trying to avoid some type of loss, but you're the ones out here creating spiritual havoc. Now that havoc's in your backyard, in your home, do you understand? In your immediate existence. Now you want to play victim. Now all of a sudden you want to be friends. Hell no. Collective, there'll always be an enemy. Always. Ain't nothing gonna change there. Ain't no sun in their life. They have no success. And they're going through, I just heard drastic changes, dramatic change. Yeah, this is judgment. F about this is judgment. And we call judgment again for the people in the back that want to act like it doesn't apply to them. Yeah, these are people that have no harmony. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. These people that have no harmony. They're trying to cover that up with the moon to act as though, oh, life is so pretty. It's all daffodils and rainbows and sunshine and light. There is no sunshine. Stop lying. Because the sun's in a reverse, so you have no success. And you're going through a lot of dramatic changes. It's like you're trying to save face is what I'm getting. But there's absolutely no love. So, again, anything you built off of stolen energy, faulty grounds, or a faulty foundation, a false foundation is crumbling. And I'm here no time like the present. So you're kind of getting your just desserts. These may be people that you used to have love for. Pisces. The moon card is Pisces. Scorpio. It's a mixture of both male and female. Are they really female though? That's what you need to ask. Are they really female? Yeah, this is probably people you used to have a lot of love for. For some of you, it was people that you was in some type of commitment with. But they chose to forfeit it. Because they thought they had better options. Bitch, you was never an option. Never the option. Yeah, you manifested your own victory. But the fact that you chose to heal collective and work with your own gifts, or even like get to know them, if that makes any sense. It's like you tapped into your own subconscious, unconscious, if that makes any sense. So that's like, how can I say? That's like realizing that you have talents or skills that you didn't realize, if that makes any sense. And I get that too. Like all of a sudden, I don't know, whatever, something crops up that in your mind you've never experienced or had to deal with before, but all of a sudden you have the answer to it. If that makes any sense like that. A lot of you come into that realization or you're having that experience as we speak. Yeah. It's literally like every time you turn up, told you, some of you had some decisions to make and you made the right decision. Do you understand? Some of you didn't even know you was even in some type of some of you wasn't aware that you was being tested, if that makes any sense. As well as being observed. Yeah. These are individuals, some of them, not all of them, sorry, that while they're on their own, they're not gonna admit this. When they're on their own, they're replaying old shit. It's literally like they're trying to, how can I say, it's like they're trying to revitalize something that's already been destroyed. But that's in their mind. That will never be reality. Do you understand? Again, collective, you're on a totally different frequency. A frequency these people will never reach. And that's by choice, by the way. That's because they choose not to. You know? There's people that just love to play stupid games and wonder why they win stupid prizes. So whoever they're with now, that's the new punching bag. So I can imagine when you probably try to pimp out that person's energy and realize that their energy's polluted. Yeah, they're coming to the harsh realization. For some of these people, it's hitting them like a wrecking ball. It's like, I know someone's feeling like they've been hitting their chest with a sledgehammer. Yeah. Some of them are just mind blown. Yeah. These are people that may be having nightmares about you or seeing you in their dreams. That's their own conscious. Oh, all these cards are in the reverse. All these cards are in the reverse. Let me just turn it onto. Yeah, collective, you're not available for none of these people. You literally just. And the funny thing is, you don't really give these people a second thought at all. It's like these people, whatever it is that they're doing, it's like they're trying to covertly, constantly remind you that they're still there. I just heard someone saying, I ain't going nowhere. Who cares? This is someone that's still trying to, I don't know if they're trying to telepathically communicate with you, or if they're one of these individuals that have created some type of fake account to try and engage with you that way to help fulfill their delusions. That's weird. Yeah, this is an individual. It's in the reverse, so yeah, we know the collector's irreplaceable. They thought you was replaceable. which is, I would say, a delusion of grandeur. So now, oh, they will never find another you, and the divine is saying they will continue to look for you in other people. And you're going to come to the harsh realization that there is only one of the collective. Yeah, they did. They hid who they really was. But you already are aware of it. The divine already showed you who they truly are. And for some of you, they're a DL warlock in disguise. Just tell it like it is. With that, I'm getting an Aries and a Scorpio. And a possible Cancer. Masculine energy. Got a DL. I'm sensing that's what someone's using that as leverage over somebody else, basically. Yeah. Could be people that could be, depending on what you listen to, but for the most part, I'm not sensing that however they're trying to do it is even reaching you, because you're two totally different people. You're not the person you was back then compared to who you are now. So someone could be trying to communicate with you through music. I don't even feel that you have the same taste in music, so how is that going to work? Yeah, this is someone that's been forced to, whatever lies they told is the lies they told. But I'm telling you now, the divine is forcing them to not just remember. It's like they're being shown it, every detail of what they did to you. They're not going to admit that, but I'm telling you, these are people that want to act like they don't remember this, and they full well remember. Do you understand? They're just stuck in their lies and delusionment. These are people that also believe that if they let a bit of time pass, they could worm their way back in. And they're finding out otherwise. These are people that don't work. They made you their 9 to 5. They made harassing you their 9 to 5. I don't really sense that a lot of these people ever did a day's work in their life. What they call doing work is hacking, stalking, doing spell work, following, smearing someone's name. That's what they call work. Yeah, this is someone that knows for well. They blamed you for everything and it was their fault. Do you understand? They chose to lie, steal, and cheat. And I wonder why their vessel's infected. This is people that have entity attachments that they've been trying to send to you, basically. They're mad because you have unconditional love for yourself. Yeah. I'm also going to say that for whoever it resonates with, I can only tell you what I see. I can't tell you what, however people choose to view it. That's not on me. But it's like, for some or all, everything they see, or that's like they're constantly being reminded of things that relate to you. That's what I will say. These are people that are very materialistic. So if that's what they want to use as an excuse to doing the heinous acts that they did, don't mean shit to us. We still don't care. It is what it is. Yeah, these are people that pretend to have it all together. So instead of working on themselves, they work on making their lives more convincing. Do you understand? These are people that choose willingly to just be compulsive liars. They've always been that. This is someone that, funny enough, they don't want to see you as somebody else, but they want to force you to want them. How? Make it make sense. So for me, I would say anybody that chose to view me as they can get better, arrivederci. Do you understand? It's like going over to the other side, thinking the grass is green on the other side, and getting to the other side and landing up in shit. You were shit in the first place, so then you can stay in the shit, innit? Shit and shit together. Yeah. They're just mad that you won't go back to being naive and gullible. Yeah. For some of these people, you gave warnings, and they laughed at the warnings. It is what it is. Who's laughing now? Yeah. They may want to contact you, but it's only because they're floating up shit's creek without a paddle. It's not genuine. For some of you, they want to use you as a scapegoat to get them out of the shit that they did against you. But they're not going to tell you that. They're going to try and think of some type of elaborate lie to cover that up, but at the same time to get you to be on side. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. For some of you, this involves, how can I say, legal proceedings. Yeah, I told you. They have to come clean because they know that they stole something from you, regardless if they made the third party cash whatever check it was. The fact still remains, you stole. And whatever crimes you've been committing, for some of you, you're already a criminal, so 10 years plus. Yeah, they're mad that you're unbothered. So they may have gone out and probably stole something for you, or got some type of power of attorney or authority over something that belonged to you by saying you was incompetent. And whatever they did is backfired. For others, they try to take you out. For some of you, they try to do rituals on you to make you behave to fit the narrative that they've been spreading, or whatever they put on paper. You understand? Some of you it's forgery, some of you it's fraud, but the overall outcome is blatant theft, criminal acts, multiple criminal actions. These are people that are not just predators, they're sexual predators, and they are perverse, very perverse. These people that been this is what they like to do, because they feel that if they do it this way, then they won't be found out. So these are people that spiritually RAPIST, by astral projection. Yeah, they're a spiritual hater. See, if they're a spiritual hater, then that tells me they're demonic. Clearly. The fact that you've protected yourself, or you're highly protected, it's like one too many nails in these people's coffin. So many people are sick. I'm talking like physically sick. They have some type, whether it be STDs or diseases. Yeah. So when they couldn't find any dirt to dig on you, collective, they just made shit up. That's defamation. You do know that, don't you? Defamation of character. Defamation of character. This is why they want you gone. So that they can continue to mimic and impersonate who you are. But they can't. This is someone that's kind of built a life off of being somebody else, which is weird. So this is clearly people that don't truly love themselves. They may act like it, but they don't. There's no way you can love yourself if you spend your life impersonating somebody else. So collective, you're going to notice certain people that may try to speak like you, dress like you. Do you understand? Even for some of you, all of a sudden like the same things as you. That's a red flag. For some of you, it's your own family members. And for others of you, it's an ex. And there are multiple new supplies. Let's not sugarcoat things now. For some of you, got friends or people that you believe was close to you that wanted your sloppy seconds. And they got it all right, along with a nice gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, they're mad that you used your intuition. For some of you, you tried to block your intuition. It's like they're desperate to see what you see and how you see. So you got people that are trying to dirt dig. Whatever they're dirt digging for, the only thing they're finding, or the only thing that's being unearthed, is their own skeletons. Isn't that a bitch? Alright, spirit. What else is being hidden? Give me 2 more, please. Give me 1 more, please, spirit. 1 more. Yeah. So they thought that they can do all this menagerie and just disappear into the sunset. So somebody wanted to sail away. I don't know if they want to go on some type of cruise, immigrate. But I do know they were trying to set you up and then sail off into the sunset. They was hoping to sail off into the sunset. These are people that could be using some type of water magic, fire magic to attack you. So this literally they've been using the elements, and that hasn't worked. Yeah, these are just fake ass people, wolf in sheep clothing. So this is a lot of people. I wouldn't say that you even engage with, but they're around you. Not necessarily with you, but around you. So this could be your neighborhood, places you frequent, people you work around, that kind of thing. Yeah. These are people that copy everything you do. So if you ever encounter any of these individuals whilst you're out in the public, this is them. You can kind of sense when someone's giving like a fake plastic smile. Because then before you even fully pass them, you can see the side eye and you can see that smile drop instantly. They don't even let you pass fully before they're like, do you understand? It's like they barely got past your shoulder, that's what I'm sensing. But you can feel it. Do you understand? These are people that are broke. They're broke spiritually and they're broke monetarily. This is why they want to be back around your energy. So there's nothing genuine in it, collective. And this is why they don't want you calling out anything. Because it's like it's exposing the truth. The truth's already out. So like I said, when they couldn't dig up dirt on you, it's like they had to make things up. I'm also getting that for some of you, they may have lied and said that, oh, or made up rumors. I made that like you was obsessed with them, you're stalking them. And then I'm sensing probably even like, what do you call it? Like created false messages, call logs. For some of you, they even hacked your phone and was calling you from weird numbers. Do you understand? They actually got into your phone when they was actually moving things around on your phone to make it look as though you was messaging them. That was the Aries and the Pisces couple. Yeah. That they're mad because what? You follow your intuition. What else, Spirit? Yeah. That tries to cause you some type of accident. Told you. What was I saying to you? What was I just saying, collective? Aries male or Aries Warlockian male, yeah, and Pisces kitchen witch. Yeah. In a town near you. Yeah, these are people that are heavy in their ego. So what I'm getting is, regardless if the masculine was played, he played himself anyway. Let's just be clear on that one. This man was pillow talking with this Piscean sewer maiden to the point of this sewer maiden, of course, she's not godly at all. Do you understand? She's a daughter of Satan. I'm actually sensing this is someone that probably I don't know how this was done, but I'm seeing somebody like have sex with the devil. Like that's how desperate and unhinged this female is. So whatever parasite she allowed in her vessel, she passed that on. All out of ego. She didn't want the man, she really wanted the my collective. She wanted that defined feminine aura. So clearly this is something that she could never obtain. Exactly. These two together is a man-made disaster. And to me, this is the type, this is what I'm getting. Why am I seeing like you see the little cartoons and you're seeing something rotten and then you see like the flies with you see the wafting, the smelling lines and then the little flies. This is how these people live. Or this is what their energy is. Yeah. Told you. Didn't I just say they're on your apps, they're in your phones, they're on your social medias, on fake accounts? Confirmation. And that will confirm it if it comes back out. Told you, said that as well, didn't I? Right, I said that as well. This is a male. It's either that or it's a female in male energy. Or just saying, because I have to include it. You cannot just include transgender. I'm not going to review because it is what it is. I'm just not going to promote the ones that are committing crimes and using that to target other individuals. I don't condone that. Where that's concerned, yeah, I will call your shit out. But yeah, this could be an actual male or a female in male energy or female to male, transgender. Put it where it needs to fit. For some of you, it is exactly that. This is people that try to affect your home. What I'm getting is with some type of alien technology that we're not privy to, possibly. Maybe the only people that would be privy to that kind of technology would be people in these covert organizations. Yeah, those two cards there. So this is a lot to do with family. So maybe this could be your family. And I did say this last year, just come back up again, where they could have faked your death or drawn up some type of false documents to claim some kind of money, which is why they're trying to silence you, which is why they wanted you to be kept hidden. Yeah. They were using you as some type of power supply. So again, when I say power supply, do you know what I'm getting? Harvesting energy. Spiritual RAPE. Or a past relationship where this person came into your life deliberately to siphon from you. Regardless if they moved on to someone else, some of you found out already that they had a cord attached to you. So you cut the cords, they've been severed from your energy. That's why they're really mad. They're trying to find ways to be able to reattach to your energy. They can't do it spiritually, the only way they can do it is physically. Collective, you ain't going for that. Nope, you ain't going for that. Yeah. They want to use your energy so that they can heal from whatever shit they've been doing. And nah, we're not in agreement with that. This is why we decline the offer. This is, yeah, I told you, this is why they want you dead. They're jealous. Ah! Yeah. So for some of you, this is someone that was having multiple different affairs. So what I'm getting is, this is why they want to take you out, because they may have lied and said that you was the one having affairs and it was actually them. Proof being known, it was actually them. This is the same Aries and Pisces. And just see it like it is. I ain't holding back nothing. And it was a female that was jealous of you, as well as a family member. So you even got a family member out there that slept with an ex, a Scorpio, Sagittarius, possibly Taurus. Remember, I did say that the Aries masculine is down low. And you've already exposed this for some of you. This is why they want to perpetrate this on you. Yeah, I told you, they're stalking and watching you. They're acting out of their ego. This is why. Attitude, you talk too much. Because we can shame the devil and expose every truth. This is why they try to, and I'm talking multiple attempts. For some of you, you have vivid recollection of this attempt. For some of you, you was given this vision, which made you hit the hills. This is what this Aries ain't realizing. Yeah. We know you committed fraud with the Pisces, Aries. We know you worked with family members, Warlock. We know you produced false documents to the courts. Next, it will be names. Do you understand? Can we get some share the life, please, guys? That's all I ask, is that you share my life. For some of you, your own family member paid people in your community, your neighborhood, to also stalk and harass you. For some of you, they actually were stealing your mail. I'm just going to put it out there. Yeah, these were some of the rituals that they was doing. So maybe somebody may pass. This is people dismemberance in the reverse. So that tells me they wanted to tear you apart. They literally want to tear you apart. I'm hearing limb by limb, or limb, or limb by limb. Either way, that's what their intentions were. Very sick ass people. I'm kind of getting cannibalism. I'm not trying to be funny, but it is what it is. They're a bit sick in their mind. You got to think to yourself, what did they used to do to us back in our ancestors' time? It's no different now, guys. Do you understand? The only difference is they have contracts with certain hospitals to obtain certain body parts and bodily fluids. Okay? Notice how there's been a lot of people passing in these hospitals by being given the wrong medication. Do you understand? Or being left without any medical intervention. That's deliberate. That's deliberate. They wanted that to be your fate, collective. Some of you know this too. For some of you, you had a very traumatic experience where they did try that. You may have been in a hospital. For some reason, they moved you off the ward and put you in some type of isolated part of the hospital. And weirdly enough, because this isn't normal, they placed you behind locked doors. And there was actually a security guard there. And you knew something wasn't right. Do you understand? So you had to fight to get out of there. That was a sign, collective. Something in your gut told you, if you didn't get out of there right then and right now, you wasn't going to come out of there. For some of you, I'll even go as far to say as you may have been sick and these people, not only was they stealing from you in the hospital, and let me just say that too. You got nurses that was stealing. You got nurses that you caught stealing your bag off of your person, off of your body, but they was never held accountable. That should tell you something. It was all an inside job. Not only that, yeah, for some of you, you caught a when it was a male or female, one of the nurses, they snuck in your room for some of you, and you caught them attempting to push some type of syringe, some type of liquid in a syringe into your IV. And as God is my witness, you woke up right in the nick of time. So that tells me, usually when you're in hospital, because I've experienced this myself, when you're in hospital, and they usually knock on the door before they come in. They didn't do that. Your spidey sense kicked in, and I tell you why. You see, when you have discernment, you can be asleep. Yeah. The fact that you crept in the room, that's what woke up your spirit. Do you understand? Had you just walked in normally, you may have stayed asleep. But the fact that they creeped into the room, you knew something wasn't right. And it's so funny. I literally can see it. And I can see it now. As they've leant forward, syringe in hand, and they've gone to push it into your IV, you've woke up. So you've caught them bang to rights. Do you understand? That's the type of shit they tried to pull. This is someone that wanted you unhealed, crippled, or possibly this is someone that's made some type of fraudulent claim and said that they're your caregiver. So they're committing financial fraud. Point blank period. So whatever false documents that they've given to the whatever authoritative corporation is fraud. Do you understand? They want you gone so that they can heal. So this is why they want your energy. For some of you, it's your DNA. It's your DNA. They did say that only certain individuals have the GOD gene or DNA, how much way you want to articulate it. But yeah, you know what I mean, innit? For some of you, this is where your bloodline stems from. What do you relate to the desert? Egypt. Or this is how far back your bloodline glows. Glows? Oh, they hate your glow. Oh, really? It's literally like wherever you attack, whatever is the basis of their attack. Let me give you an example. Say, for instance, if they try and do spar to attack our intuition, now it's having the adverse effect. This is exactly what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So when you think you're going to attack the intuition to block it, cloud it, whatever the case may be, that attack is having a reverse effect on us. Is, if anything, is heightening our intuition. Some of you maybe have been sensing and feeling things that you're thinking like, oh, what is this? Yeah. You don't need to mention what parts or what it is exactly because it's nobody's business. But that's what I will definitely say. Or for instance, for some of you, that is are aging gracefully backwards. So for some of you, they've been attacking your appearance. They try to siphon your authenticity, your glow, your looks. Is having the adverse effect. So what's happening is we're bounded back on them, but in a bad way. but it's happening on us. So you're going to notice little changes within yourself. The divine wants you to know that whatever it is that you're seeing the different changes in, he wants you to know that this is the parts of you that these people was trying to attack with spell work. I'm also getting that this is an inside job. They wanted you like contained or locked within something within your mind, or for some of you, they wanted to kidnap you. Literally. And keep in some type of underground tunnel, maybe underground bunker, but somewhere where it was like dark, dingy. It was wet, it was nasty. Just nasty. Somewhere where there's barely any lighting. Do you understand? Like you couldn't see the walls. You can just barely see a little bit of light, and that's about it. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you encased in darkness. I'm also getting, they also did some type of, so gracefully, my condolences. Somebody's either passed away or they're gonna pass away. Because they sent some type of magic to make you suicidal or commit suicide. And you're gonna know, collective. I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna know. Because before you had your awakening, these was all the things you was experiencing. So think about it. If you didn't tell anybody and these people knew what you was experiencing, how would they know? Because they was the perpetrators. These are people that wanted you homeless. They wanted you homeless on the road. I can see it that way. Or I can see it as they took some type of road trip to facilitate these attacks towards you. Yeah, this is what they want to remain hidden. They don't want the truth to come out. It's too late. It's coming out. Yeah, it's too late. It's coming out that these people were the devil. Straight up and down. That's who they stand allegiance with. I'm going to say it straight to your face now. Most of these churches, that's what they are. Didn't I say a couple? Yeah, I'm getting more than one. I'm getting more than one because the signs that I pulled out, I'm getting more than one. In your family and outside of your family. So this could be married couples that share your surname. I won't call them family. I'm not going to give them that satisfaction at all. Some of you's going to realize that you came from a family of these. Straight devils. Straight devils. And they don't want you to know this. Yeah. Yeah, they regret it. And it's too late, karmics, now it's too late. Though you really did try to kill us. Something inside it died and we don't give a motherfucking shit. You can rot. Yeah, they're in big regrets. Basically, like they wanted the adverse effects. See, I told you, hidden was on the bottom and I was come out. Yeah, this is what's hidden. They're trying to hide their greed. One or two things, their greed or what they stole. So the two are trying to hide what they stole, but then act as though they have nothing. It's not going to happen. And this is people that don't want you to be dating anybody. So that's like saying they don't want you to come into courtship with your divine counterpart. So you just had multiple karmic lesson after multiple karmic lesson. Yeah. Intuition again. How can I make this up? They're mad that you tapped into your intuition because theirs is blocked. But that's by choice, isn't it? They chose to relinquish that when they picked their own side, if that makes any sense. They know what side they picked, and it wasn't the divine. Even these churches want to cover up as though they're of God. They're not. Told you. And I tagged this card out already. Maybe this is the main two that was given the contract, and they're both out now. So clearly they're acting out of their ego. Or that might be the excuse that they come in with. I did it because I love you. No, you didn't. You did it because you're a thief and you want to cover up the shit you've done. Again, it's an inside job, so it stems from home. Home being your own family. For some of you, let me just say this. Any family member that left you in a life insurance policy, that's what they took out. And then they worked to steal it from you to make sure you not only had the knowledge of it, you wouldn't see a penny of it. Facts. Because they know you're a celebrity. Or for some reason, they did this because they want to be seen as some type of celebrity. How would they not you? Yeah. So, whatever dirty deal they took, yeah, put them in some type of debt. Do you understand? Whether it be with the devil or whatever cult they signed up with. This is why they want you. Because that's the only way they can clear this debt. Do you understand? A life for a life. Top. Come on, collective. Come on. And I said it already. They could have been coming for you more since one of these people passed away, because I'm not getting living for some reason. Or, obviously, you got two parents in it, so you would have two sets of grandparents. So I would say both, then, innit? It could be one that is still breathing, but they are involved in the ones that are not breathing. Let me just say that. For some of you, they're actually responsible. Yeah. Because it's funny because they're trying to use the same tactics on you. Not realizing you already died and been reborn. For some of you, you know it. For some of you did actually get sick. I don't know whether it was spell work. Yeah. They want to avoid some type of legal proceedings, but it's unavoidable because you're not going anywhere, collective. You ain't going anywhere. Some of you may have been sick. Now, how you got sick, the type of how sick you was, funny enough, you didn't get hospitalized. Spirit spoke to you, certain told you don't go to the hospital. The sickness that you had should have taken your life, but I believe that you probably passed and God brought you back. Do you understand? Because your work wasn't over. There's not going to be a premature ending for you. So what I will say is they did exactly the same thing to you that they did to your predecessors as in your family members. This is how they took them out. You're going to notice some of you, they're going to come to the realization, or you already have, debts come out again. See, I told you. Yeah. So that means they've covered things up. Do you understand? And now everybody wants to play like, I don't know what you're talking about. No, collective. Yeah. They may have done something in some type of wooded area, or you're being Yeah, legal opinions has come out again. Yeah, told you. I already said it. They committed fraud and perjury too. Bearing false testimony, that's a crime. The fact that we're still alive, that's another crime. The fact that we're of sane mind and body, we are very much competent. They know it too. This is why they're frantic. For some of you, you saw this in a vision. You saw that in a vision. That's why you got the heck out of Dodge. You saw that in a vision. Yeah. So your last relationship, that was who your hitman was or hitwoman. They know it too. Yeah, Barry was in the reverse. So they couldn't bring it to an early demise. That's what that tells me. So now they have to pay with their life. One or two things I said. One of two things, imprisonment. But they tried to imprison you. So I told you, they tried to set you up for whatever crimes they committed against you. For some of you, they used your information. For some of you, like I said, they stole your clothes. So some of you, someone tried to impersonate you to set you up for a crime that you never committed. Yeah. These are people that may have said that this is what you do with no facts. But what's come to light is this is what they do. Yeah, that's what's come to light. Yeah. So I was saying from last night till now, this is what they're having meetings about. Yeah. Alive is in the reverse. You're alive and well, clearly. So I don't know if they paid some type of practitioner and the practitioner said, yeah, give me 10 grand. The collector will be dead in 3 days. I think not. We're still standing. Social media again. So you've come on social media to check our temper or not our temperature. Ain't shit working, so you know. Return to sender. Comics you should have known, but you can never effort us or take us off our throne. Hey, return to sender. Comics you should have known. Yeah, you should have known. You should have known better to try to fuck with a chosen one. And you should have known better. You took a great chance and it failed. Why don't you understand? You cannot touch us. Hit up. Yeah. They've probably got someone staked out, maybe, possibly in some type of hotel or motel. I don't know if they're waiting for some type of command or signal to act. You ain't gonna get very far. Yeah. I'm getting this one of two ways. It's collective. Your intuition knows that certain people either left you a gift or you are a gift. So you're fully awakened to who you are. For some of you, go near a beach. or something with like salt water? Or does maybe you just need to just go to a beach in general, a beach where it has like a beach and like a, I don't know if you call them like cliffs, maybe? There could be a message there for you, or there could be something waiting for you, or something for you to uncover, possibly. Where is another question, because wherever you live, put it this way, confirmation, do you hear the sirens in the background? Whatever beach you feel guided to, that makes any sense? Or whatever one you feel drawn to. Oh, I'm hearing you're going to get some type of clarification, confirmation. Yeah. Yeah. And I did say that as well. Whoever some of these people are, they know that we know who they are, yeah, but they've done this more than once. Some of you have seen some victims have come to you in the dream state. Some of them have come to you in meditation. Some of you who've just been given their names out the blue. And then your memory went back to the last times you recollected ever catching a glimpse of these individuals. So that makes any sense. So it's literally like you're remembering things that, for instance, how can I say, for instance, you may not have been around those people, but you may have passed that area or lived near that area. So you frequented that vicinity, if that makes any sense. And you observed certain things that you thought nothing of. That makes any sense. You just put it to the back of your mind. But now, with all this coming up, it's making sense. Yeah, this person, whoever revealed this,